Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel and a new video on survival multiplayer with Daggerwin. As we continue our final harvest of the series, we are going to move up to the next field that I did discuss about last episode. We were talking about going up to field 23 and 25. It's been converted into one big field. That one needs harvesting, so we're going to put the header back on the trailer if we can. Not a lot of space here to manoeuvre, might be better going behind actually. Yeah, it's a bit tight in this yard, even though it's a huge yard, it's just the size of this header. Yeah, that's the issue. And also I didn't probably put the header trailer in the best position. Although I got it off the trailer, so it must be able to go back on fairly easily. We'll fold up as well the combine, we won't need that unfolded up going up the road. Let's make sure that's as narrow as possible. And then we'll drop the header off, there we go, and now we can progress up to the field. So yeah, I think not much more we can do really other than just time lapse this. It's quite a big field, but I'm sure Daggerwin's going to bring the other combine along as well. The other combine was there, I think he's already going. He's ahead of me now because I've had to drop the header. His is narrow enough that you can actually drive it out the road, I think, without taking the header off. But yeah, with this one, there's no way I would get very far going up the road with the length of this header. It's yeah, enormous. Right, so yeah, we'll head up to that field and get that one done. There are actually some more fields as well, even after that one's finished, but they're not ready yet. We'll have to move time on. If we have nothing else to do, we will move time forward, and probably September or October they'll be ready. So yeah, that's all we can do. But yeah, that'll be a few minutes away because we've got to get this huge field harvested first. So yeah, I'll get on with that now. That's the field complete. So yeah, it didn't take too long, probably about 20 minutes I think in real time. With both combines going of course, so it did speed the job up quite a lot. I think it would have taken a bit longer if it had just been me on my own. But yeah, this combine certainly gets through it quite quickly with this size of header on it, so yeah, not too bad. It was very doable. And it was quite a big field, that. It's with a smaller combine you'd be there for quite a few hours, I think, doing that, but yeah, with this size of combine, with 2 of us going on it, it's only taking a few minutes really. Okay, so we need to move to the next one. Of course, there's no other fields ready right now that we own. This one is actually ready next to us here, but that one isn't our field, so we can't harvest that unless we bought it. We could afford to buy it. Maybe I should ask Daggerwin, should we buy it since it's ready to harvest? Don't really know. It's not a huge amount of point doing that, but because we're not going to benefit from the money from it. But just flipping my trailer back over because I accidentally knocked that over when I was. You'd have probably noticed that when I was driving through. Yes, it got flipped over. Right, so we'll put it over here. I'll just quickly ask Daggerwin if we should buy field 22 or not. I just asked if he doesn't seem too keen on the idea, so we will probably not bother buying that. It would have been 191,000, but yeah, I think at this stage in the game that's the problem. It's not. There's no benefit by buying that. We'd just be harvesting it and then just. Oh yeah, I bet the bakery is busy. Yes, it will be because there's a lot of flour going into that. Yeah, all of this that we're harvesting, the sorghum and the the oats, I think before that. We've been using our mill to turn it into flour, and then that's been distributing directly to the bakery to make bread. So we should have quite a few bread pallets at the bakery now, which we will be selling at some point fairly soon. I should think the price won't be at its best when we sell it. It's just whenever we end the series we're going to be selling that. Going to be quite a lot of pallets to load, so yeah, that'll be good. So yeah, like I say, no more fields ready at the moment. Daggerwin said we should move forward. So we'll be doing that time forward, I should say, very soon. But the next field we'll be going to is field 84. By the looks of it, out of the fields that we own that are growing still, it's 15, these two here, and 84. And 84 is the most progressed based on the colour, so that'll be the one we do next, which is quite a reasonable sized field again. Not quite as big as the one we've just done there, but still a fairly good sized field. So that will be quite a big-ish job to do as well. So I'll head over there now. I'll get the combine in position ready to go when we are ready, which probably will be very soon because I'm sure Daggerwin will be asking to move time on very shortly, I would say. So yeah, that'll be the plan next, I think. Just seeing which way to go, not that one, it's the next turning I think. We need to turn left and then head down towards the shop, and then it's the field behind the shop. So as predicted, just got to the field and Daggerwin said shall we move on, so we are doing. Hopefully it's not raining the next day. It might be, because that would mean we can't harvest, but it looks clear at the moment. Bit of fog, but yeah, it's not raining, that's good. So yeah, this field is now ready. So what else have we got? Have we got anything else ready today, or is that it? Yeah, that one's not, and 15 is not. That one is obviously the poplar fields. The 14 isn't going to be ready. These two are grass fields, and that's sheep enclosure, and that's the other poplar fields. So yeah, there's just this one ready in September. So I'll go on with this one again. I know it's a bit boring, probably watching just harvesting all the time, but that's pretty much how we're going to finish the series. Just finishing the harvest, and then obviously putting all the grain, either selling it or putting it through the mill to make flour and then bread. But yeah, that's pretty much all we can redo, I suppose, and we're not going to benefit from the money. That's why I know I keep saying it, but this is a bit annoying really, doing all this work and we know we're not going to make any benefit at all from, or have any benefit from everything that we're harvesting here. It's just going to disappear and that'll be it. Which is why I don't really like ending the series. It's not the most exciting part usually, because you're just doing it for nothing pretty much. But I suppose you get the satisfaction of knowing that you've started with nothing. We literally started with 0 in the bank account. The bank account was showing 0 when we started this series, and we've got to the stage where we've got a huge farm going, and all this land here, all the fields marked in blue are ours. And we bought all of this from money that we've made by starting with nothing, just by studying trees initially, and I think some grass work. We did start with a few machines, because otherwise it would have been literally impossible. We had a few small tractors. I think we had two small tractors and a mower, but that was about it. We didn't really have a lot, and we had 0 in the bank account. So yeah, everything every penny of money that we've earned has been just from using the machines that we started with. And they're only small machines. There was no big tractors. It was only the small tractors and a walk-behind mower. That was all there was. So yeah, we've come quite a long way. It's quite satisfying to know that we've achieved all this. I know we've done it before in other series, but it's always, when you get to this stage of the game, it's always, yeah, nice to see. Anyway, I think I will just get on with harvesting this field now. I'm not sure whether Daggerwin will come over and help. Hopefully he'll bring a trailer over, because I'm going to get full pretty quick. This sorghum is certainly filling the combine up fast. I'm sure he will come over with a trailer, but anyway, we'll get on with this. Another one complete. So I think that'll be all the harvesting for today. I think that's pretty much all I've done so far, which is, I know, not very exciting, but we've got to get them all done. I think Daggerwin's been doing something with the lorry. I'm not quite sure what. He left the trailer here for me. Luckily he arrived in time, just in time. We were on 98% filled, so yeah, he just got here in time to get me unloaded. And then he left the trailer in the field, so I'm not sure what he's been doing with the lorry, but obviously he had a job for it, so he took that away and then he's brought it back again to come and collect the full trailer. So yeah, he'll be taking that to this store, I suppose, the silo, to store it until either the space in the mill, or we probably will just sell it as it is, because there's probably not going to be enough time to process all of this sorghum before we finish the series. So I'll put this back on the trailer now, and hopefully that'll grab it. There we go. And yeah, we'll fold this up and take it back to the yard, or to the next field, which will be one of those that I've already showed you. I think will be the one near the yard actually, so we will head back towards the yard now with this, and see what else we can do today, really. I don't know whether there'll be much more we can do, really, unless we move time on again, which I don't particularly want to skip 2 months in an episode, but I think Daggerwin's quite keen to finish the series now. He has put a vote out about the next map. I'm not sure what's winning. I did look at it when it first went out, but I haven't looked again recently, so I don't know exactly which map we're going to be doing next. But if you can find Daggerwin's vote, it'll be on his channel, I'm sure. If you go on his community post page, I think he'll be on there. It'll be a straw poll, I think it is, link, which you can follow, and then you can go and have your say on what map we do next. I think it's going to be a competitive series, the next one, because he did a vote on that as well, and it was very tight. It was pretty much 50-50, but just the competitive one, by just a few votes. So yeah, that was very close. But I don't mind that. I think it would be nice to do a competitive again. It's been a while, probably over a year, maybe even 2 years since we did competitive. I'm not sure. Time just flies, but yeah, it's been a while. So it will be interesting to do another competitive series with Daggerwin. We probably won't see much of each other. That's the only problem with those sort of series, because we're kind of working on our own individual farms and doing our own thing. Even though we're in the same server on the same map, we tend to see less of each other because we're not working together as such. We're just working on our own projects independently. But still, it's good fun. See who wins, see who does the best. I might not win. I wouldn't say I'm guaranteed to win at all. It just depends what Daggerwin decides to do. I think in the past, the only reason Daggerwin hasn't won is because he's been trying to do things a little bit more interesting and different, rather than just doing the usual stuff, whereas I tend to just do the normal stuff that makes money. Which some of you like, some of you don't like, and some of you prefer Daggerwin to do the different stuff. Some people think Daggerwin should just get on with it and do things that make money. I don't know. But I think for a video point of view, it is more interesting to do what Daggerwin does, with different crops and different things to do. Because there is a lot on this game that I very rarely do. Things like the grapes and stuff, we don't do very often. I know it's not very profitable, but yeah, it's interesting to watch. Sometimes, not for too long, but just something a bit different occasionally. There's also all the root crops, which I can't stand. If you've been watching my single player series, you'll know why. Yeah, I don't want another repeat of that particularly. If you got the right harvester, I suppose it's mainly down to the AI I had the trouble with, really. If the AI worked better, I don't know whether it's been improved since then or not on the root crop harvesting, but if it has, that might be a bit better. But yes, if you watch that video or a couple of videos on harvesting root crops with the AI helper, you will see why I don't particularly like doing that. It was fairly early on in my single player series on FS25. Right, what are we doing now then? Let's check on the sawmill. I think Daggerwin maybe has been doing something with the sawmill, or maybe not. No, I don't think anything's changed here. These are the pallets that it wouldn't take last time at the playground, so I left them on the trailer for next time. There's not really enough to take again yet. There's only 3 pallets there, 3 here and 1 over here. So we'll probably not do that today. Where is Daggerwin? Oh, he's over here. He's moving the eggs. When's the best price to sell the eggs? If I can find them. Somewhere around here. There we go. November. So yeah, we'll be able to sell the eggs then. I think we'll still be going in November, just about. I think we'll be finishing the series somewhere around the winter time when we sold everything. So yeah, this is what we've got in storage. 77,000 litres of sorghum and some oats as well still, plus what's in the mill, which is quite a lot, both full. Quite a bit of canola oil in storage as well, which will be sold. But yeah, I think, I'm not quite sure what else I can do really today, unless we move time on again, because it's just really harvesting and then selling everything. I'm not sure whether we're going to sell everything, like all the equipment this time, because we already know it's going to be millions. There's not really any benefit from doing that. We mainly do that at the end of the survival series, because then we can find out who's the overall winner based on how much money both of us have made, if you include the cost of the equipment. So yeah, that's when we sell the equipment at the end, at the competitive survival series rather than the regular survival. Just going to try and get some more barley for the chickens. This is a very small trailer. Don't think that's going to guess it, is it? No. We'll have to move the lorry forward a bit. I think Daggerwin's just doing a bit of tidying and moving pallets around. There we go, so I'll take this back to the chickens. And And then yeah, I'm not quite sure what we'll be doing after that, really. Kind of getting towards the end of the video, I'd say there's not much more I can really do unless we just move time forward again, like I said. So there is loading of the sawmill products. I suppose we could do that. The trailer is there, we could start loading those. But there's not much point selling them because I don't think the playground will take them yet. Yeah, we can't even unload that because that's full. Just go up to the sawmill again. Ah yeah, Daggerwin's up at the sawmill now. I will probably load these. The trailer's a bit of a mess because of what was left on it. After selling them last time, it's not really left them very neat. So I ended up with 2 pallets over there and 1 half pallet at the front, but I should be able to get all these on. There we go, all loaded up with those ones that were there, not many, but at least they're on the trailer now, ready to take next time. And I think Daggerwin just finished, so I'll leave it there as well. So I really hope you enjoyed today's video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you again in the next one.